YouTube, how you doing? uh, Went and got myself a cup of coffee. I'm hearing more good news. And rolled down the street at Delaware Park. I was going to stop in there for a couple minutes and just chill out. It's been a rough week. I'm just going to hang out there, watch some horse racing, and go to hell home. But I wanted to come back on. Man, oh man, there's just so much news coming. Canada's the big news right now, and the Trump things and everything. I'm going to go back over everything for anybody that hops on here. But Trudeau, holy mackerel, he is done. He is done. They got so much dirt on him, it's not even funny. He is done. It turns out that there's all kind of fraud. He was working hand in hand with China he wanted them to make a vaccine for them and all kinds of working. He had a lab up there, a bio lab. They're looking into it. Dude, I can't even go. It's amazing how much the guy had, like a whole stack of paperwork. They must have been investigating him quietly for quite some time. This guy is cooked. I really believe that. And then with that going on, there's one thing I don't think too many people are thinking about. And this is weird. This is the way my brain's working, is that I'm already looking forward. What's going to happen next with this is that I believe that Trudeau thing, he's gone. He's going to be down the road, probably swinging from the neck for treason, maybe. I don't know if it'll go that far, but here's the deal with him. You know something? We signed, us, Canada, and Mexico signed an agreement. People are talking about it. It was like a trade deal. The three, like Central America, Mexico. This is one step. The globalists are actually playing us maybe here. This is only a theory. But this is back in, and Mexico is rooting and hollering now for Trump. They actually, not that they never disliked him, I don't think, but what I think might be happening is we're being fooled, possibly. Maybe not. I'm hoping for good things, but there's a chance this is how the Antichrist will rise to power, because, like I said earlier, is that the Mexican army, evidently, I didn't see this, I heard about this just today, that somehow the Mexican army was cheering on and hollering Trump's name. I think they're going to try to, form almost one country out of Mexico, Canada. There's all these Mexicans are in here, and you got that deal signed on paper from back in the day. Hey, who's that there? I can't read that, but thanks for commenting. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Preslo? It's hard to read that. I wish I had brought my damn glasses. Anyway, thanks for stopping on. Thumbs me up if you get a chance. It'll help. But anyway, sheesh, I forgot my train of thought there. I'm really excited today because it's such good news. I think we're going to get a reprieve here of all this crap that's been going on. Finally, maybe the tables are finally turning, because I think other people in the government is literally getting fed up with this shit too, and they have to answer to their constitution up there in Canada or whatever they got. And same with our politicians, they're starting to get backed into a corner here, but we could still be getting played. That's the thing that scares me. We're all gonna cheer and be all into this if Trump comes back, right? Which would be great. It seems like it would be what the world needs, is to get America back up on its feet, and all the other countries start to pick their economy up, because he let's face it, he's a businessman. All these other guys are shaking each other's hands and making side deals, and the politicians, and they're sticking it to us. They don't give a shit about us, unfortunately. But Trump is at least saying all the right things. But again, we have to watch out. I'm hoping I'm right on the fact that good things are coming. What worries me is this is setting up almost like the way the Bible describes that everybody will cheer when the Antichrist comes in. And I don't know. I hope to God that's not what's going. Who's this say? Hey, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you. I like that. Yeah, just I wear this all the time. Harley hat. Thank you. What was I gonna say? Jeez, you threw me off there. Yeah, I don't do too many live streams. I only just started. But let me get back. I'm pretty excited right now, as you can tell. I'm talking fast, and it's not just the coffee I'm pounding down right now. I just got out of work, and I got a whole bunch of good news rolling in from all different angles. And one thing is with Hunter Biden is came forward. If this is all this calculated and out of order, it's because I'm so excited. I can't talk fast enough to get this out. Hunter Biden evidently was brought into Congress, and a closed-door deposition ratted his father out to some degree. I don't know how deep this is going to go, but he claimed Joe Biden was the big guy. Right? So I think Biden's going down. Trudeau's definitely going down. Go hunt around for news on Trudeau right now when you're done listening to me. Something's about ready to. It's about to explode. I think finally, like I said earlier, I believe possibly this is God seeing enough corruption and enough crap going on that he's this pendulum swinging the other way. We're getting a reprieve here. Doesn't mean we're not going to get out of judgment here, because there's been a lot of crap that I think we all got to answer for. So I would definitely start praying, asking for forgiveness. We've done things. I mean, they were literally worshiping Baal. I don't know if it was where it was at. It was just not the Super Bowl. It was one of these sporting events in England. They did it. They had a bull come out. That's, in a sense, what God said not to do back when Moses came off the mountain and saw him worshiping a golden calf. And speaking of golden calves, they got one out in New York. It's right in front of the stock exchange, that big bull. That is Baal worship. It's a graven image, and we're not supposed to be doing that. Maybe these things are really pissing God off. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not trying to preach too much about religion. I'm just saying what I think might be happening here. I think things are changing. I think God's had enough, and we're going to see him intervening. And earlier today, I'm sorry I'm jumping all over. I'm so excited. I can't stay on one point. There's so much stuff. Earlier today, what happened was I heard that down in the Panhandle with that fire that was raging, it was burning up farmland like nothing was going to stop it. All of a sudden, they got snow down there. And as far as I heard, that's really pretty damn rare for Texas, the Panhandle, to get snow. It covered the ground. It slowed all that fire down. And then, as if to accentuate that, and again, this could just be a massive storm, but you go over to the Sierra Mountains, which is the west coast, I believe, near California. They had 12 foot of snow, 145 mile an hour winds. That's God telling us things are changing. A wind of change is blowing in, and that's what I believe. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying about the whole thing with Trudeau. Cripe's sake, they had a book on him of all the crooked shit he's been doing, thicker than I don't know what, and they were going over it, and it's unbelievable. I think really he's looking at treason possibly. And I think you're going to start seeing people finally paying for their crimes. Thank God. I don't know about anybody out there. If you feel the same way, throw a thumbs up out there, because this is ridiculous. I was telling somebody earlier on the other live stream, man, I tried to do a live stream and I couldn't even do it. I was so upset, so disgusted with the way stuff's going. But, yeah, there's definitely some good news rolling out, and let me keep trying to go on. I literally hearing this, and I'm reporting it back to you guys. Like I said, I'm working all day. I'm piecing it together and stuff. But anyway, here's the deal. The Trump thing going on with his cases. Okay, Jack Smith, he was trying to get him to move the case to they want it by July. They're trying. It's basically election interference. The whole thing. It's disgusting. But Trump wanted it after the election. But now all of a sudden, now Trump wants to move it up, or his lawyers do, to August. That's kind of like, wow, that's a change. Why is he bringing it forward? I'll tell you why I believe, and I think a lot of people will agree with me, is that he has something in his possession that's why they were going through Mar-a-Lago. That's why they were arresting Rudy Giuliani and all these other guys and trying to get a RICO case against them, when in reality, the RICO case, it should be on Biden and all his cronies. They are playing a strategy that's it's communist, it's what's that guy, Saul Alinsky style tactics. Punch somebody in the face and say, why did you punch me in the face? Do you see what I'm saying? What they're doing to Trump is exactly, they're claiming Trump did something, and they're the criminals. And that's what's going on here, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people agree with that. Enough is enough. But anyway, let me see, I'm so excited, I got to calm down a little bit. So, if you want more on all that, like I said earlier on the other live stream, check out what Neil Johnson had live stream. He had a lot more on it, and a hell of a good channel. And the other thing was Hunter Biden's, the whole thing with Hunter Biden. They were trying to find out who the big guy was. Big guy, turned out he was Biden, and his son ratted him out. Yes, exactly. Wait a minute. It's terrible. God will follow. Wait a minute. God finally get back. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yep. It's crazy. But I think God's going to turn this thing around. I think he's fed up with all the corruption. And there's tons of it. There's absolute tons of corruption. Right down from the president down through all branches of his cabinet and everything else. It's been corrupt. Way down to the dog catchers and the trash men. Everybody has been bought out by the frickin' Illuminati and the big money and all this crap. And that's where the problem is. It's unfortunate, but there's so much corruption. So they got to uproot it all and try to just literally to get back to where we should be, and hopefully that's coming. I have a strong feeling that it's possible soon you're going to hear of somehow, some way. I don't have anything on this other than what I'm gathering. I don't have any solid evidence this is going to happen, but I believe it will. They're going to have to install Trump as president. They can't hide it anymore. They've been sweeping dirt under the damn rug for so long that there's no more rug to hide it. You see what I'm saying? And people are really starting to turn. Democrats are jumping ship and actually going to Trump's side, which is causing more panic. There's people in politics right now that are scared because they know they've been on the wrong side, and I think they're changing over, and they're going to start working to kind of hurry up and go over to Trump's side because they know he's coming in, and it's going to be clean house time. That's what I think. Anyway, let me try to keep on point here. I jump around a lot. I apologize. I was trying to get to the other thing with Trudeau. It was one more item I wanted to talk about with all this corruption up there. He's up to his eyeballs. What's the other guy's name? Poliver, I think. He's probably going to win the election or get in there. And Trudeau, I think the same thing is that, or the thing that's going to happen with him is basically what's going to happen to Biden. You're going to see treason charges dropped on these guys. And thank God, because Biden's single-handedly ripping our country apart. And this guy's got Alzheimer's and he's destroying us like that. I don't believe it's all Alzheimer's. There's people behind him involved in all this too. So anyway, I had more. You know what? I'm looking at my battery. The damn thing's dying. I will try to get back one more time and get this organized. I'm sorry. I am so excited that finally we're getting some good news. And thank you for coming on there. What's your name again? Presleth. Nice to meet you. Okay. Yes, exactly. The other Canadian politician. There's opposition, as far as I know. I don't really know a whole lot about him, but yeah. Wait a minute. Yep. So anyway, yeah, my battery's almost dead on this phone. Thanks for coming again, and be sure to hit the like, and I see somebody thumbs me up. Subscribe if you can, and have a great day. Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you.